welcome to Music with Monali. I am Monali. I'm making a video tonight that I'm excited about. I have like a piece of meat in my hair. When you have dinner with two small kids, I've had a glass of wine and I also have meat in my hair. Typical night in the Monali household. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting request because this comes from Mike from Patreon. This might have been PayPal, but anyway, it doesn't matter. And it looks like a violinist because, I bring up the video and I can kind of see where it's starting. I don't know anything about the people. I don't Google. Someone actually got mad at me because in my very old Selena Gomez video, I don't know anything about her. And I said this Selena Gomez, I guess she dated Justin Bieber. That's the only thing I know. And he got mad at me and he was like, how would you like to be introduced by your ex's name or something? And I was like, he's like, all you had to do is do a Google search. And I'm like, well, I don't do that. I don't ever Google people before I react to them because I want my reaction to be real. I want it to be 100% first reaction. So anyway, I don't know who this person is, this woman. Her name is Rachel Barton Pine. It's a pretty name, Rachel Pine. I like that. And I'm guessing if that's her in this first thing playing the violin. But anyway, so the reason this is kind of an interesting request is because it's a two-parter. So he said the first one is her classical song and the second one is a metal song, like more of a rock metal version. So he wants me to hear this one first and then the second one next. So anyway, never heard of her before, so I'm kind of excited about that. Almost done with October requests, which I'm really excited that I've caught up. I'm kind of proud of myself that I've did that. I'm not falling behind anymore. And so with that being said, if you have some requests you'd like done, you want to join the music family, we have added some things there. I've kind of chatted with my Patreons and we're adding a chat kind of section where we can like post videos and pictures and talk about music, and that's really fun. I enjoy it. Sometimes debates can get a little heated over there with music, but it's really fun and it's always in good spirit, I guess, if you will. And also I have some perks coming up for Patreon that I've come up with that I'm excited about. And so if you're interested in that, we'd love to have you over there. And also if you just have a request and you don't really want to be ongoing, then check out my PayPal. The links are below. If you want to check out my podcast, I would be honored. The link is also there. And while you're there, go ahead and hit the review, whether it's negative or positive. I would appreciate any of it. And let's get started. Am I going to like this Rachel Pine? Yes. That's all it said. Yes, I know you can't see that because it goes away when you hold it up. But anyway, there it is. Okay, here we go with the first one.
Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. And I hope it will not be the last. Unfortunately, I leave tonight, I go to Miami, and then I go to France, and on. So, one more piece for you. My violin was made in the year 1742 by Guarneri del Gesù. And it's the same year and maker as Paganini's violin, also 1742 Guarneri. So here's a little Paganini.
That was crazy. Holy crap. It's hard for me to rate it because I don't know anything about violin. That's not like an instrument I know. I know I love it, as y'all know. I've talked about it before, but like in the mornings, I always play classical music when I'm making breakfast, when I get up. I always play it out with my daughters hearing it. I grew up with classical music. My great-grandpa played the fiddle, bluegrass, but still, I have such an appreciation for stringed instruments, and I wish I knew more about violin. I don't know. It's one of those instruments I would have loved to learn to play. I know my dad wanted me to learn, but I was all about, piano and guitar and singing, mostly just singing. And she is crazy good. So, I mean, I would give it a 10 because that's like mind-blowing to me. But I can't really say 10 on skill. I'm sure, obviously, she's very famous, it seems like. So let me know, like anybody that plays violin, knows violin, let me know. Does her technique differ? Is that why she's so famous? Does she do something different? Is there something unique about her that makes her, famous like this? I think she'd be really cool to hear playing with like Apocalyptica, that's it, right? They play like orchestra style, classical style, but then they have singers like 3 Days Grace and Smith from Shinedown, and anyway, they have all these people, the guy from Slipknot, Corey Taylor. They have like guest singers, but they play like this metally kind of orchestra type music, like Trans-Siberian sort of. Like, I don't know, where does she come from? Who is she? I have to know. She's really good. Anyway, thanks for this request, Mike. I'm rambling now. Really great, loved it, and I will be back with another video soon. Music with Monolith. Cheers.